So following our Trying to Conceive journey video, I've decided to do a Trying to Conceive Get to Know Me tag, just as a good way of you guys getting to know a little bit more about me. If you watched our Trying to Conceive journey video, you'll know we've got our follow-up appointment coming up, where we'll find out the genetic testing results of our baby that we miscarried a month ago. And it's also the first follow-up appointment since the miscarriage, so I'm anxiously awaiting and been counting down the days. It's been 5 weeks till this appointment, so I'm glad it's finally arrived. So in the meantime, I thought I'd do this tag. So here we go. Number 1, what is your name and how old are you? My name's Celeste and I'm 28. What is your marital status? I'm married. We've been married for 3 years, together for 8. What is your partner's name and age? My partner's name is Tim and he's 35. How long have you been trying to conceive? We started this trying to conceive journey in June 2014. So it took us 3 months to conceive. Well, we conceived in the 3rd month of trying in 2014. That pregnancy ended in a miscarriage when I was 8 weeks. I should have been 9, but missed a miscarriage, and baby was measuring 8, no heartbeat. Then we tried again a month after that miscarriage for around 12 months and didn't conceive, so I had a laparoscopy surgery where they found I had blocked and damaged fallopian tubes from the previous D&C that I had for the first miscarriage. What number child will this be? We're trying for our first. Do you have any medical conditions that will make it hard for you to try to conceive? Well, following the laparoscopy, when we were told that my tubes were damaged, one of them was actually only partially damaged, so there was a chance of us conceiving naturally. But our obstetrician said it was pretty low, the chances of that happening. So we were scheduled to start IVF in February, but I found out I was pregnant the month after the laparoscopy surgery, so I conceived directly the month post that surgery. Unfortunately, that pregnancy ended in a miscarriage last month, hence the appointment tomorrow. So yes, I don't know what state my tubes are currently in, whether we just keep trying naturally and hope it happens. I don't know, we'll get those answers tomorrow and see what my obstetrician suggests, whether we just jump straight into IVF or, I don't know, see what happens naturally. Obviously, it'd be great if we conceive naturally. Are you taking OPK ovulation tests? The month following the miscarriage that I've just had, we decided not to try this month, let my body get back into its natural cycle. So I'm not currently taking any, but the year that we were trying, I did for a number of the months take ovulation tests. My cycles are pretty regular though, so every month after a few months of doing that, my cat really loves to lick plastic for some reason. He's just licking a bag. Oops. It's going to be a really annoying sound. Come on, say hi to the camera. Say hi. Say hi. I'm very annoying with my licking. Come on. Sorry about that. Where was I? Yes, so once I was taking ovulation tests for a number of months, I learnt that I ovulate very regularly around day 16, between day 16 and 18 of each cycle. So I stopped taking them. We were pretty much trying to conceive daily anyway, so I wasn't too crazy about taking them. Are you crazy about taking pregnancy tests? Psychologically, that 2-week wait for anybody trying to conceive is excruciatingly long. So the temptation of taking tests was definitely there. I never got into taking multiple a day. I would only limit to once a day, and the earliest I started testing would be 9, 10 DPO. Do you live on YouTube watching live pregnancy tests? I did for a long time, yes. I have not watched one for a number of months now, but through that trying to conceive year, I don't know what it is about watching them. I guess it's nice to watch those 2 lines come up, and especially for those people who have been trying to conceive for so long. It's such a tough and emotional journey, the hoping at the start of each month and then the disappointment, and it's so yes, I think it's nice to see a positive outcome for people who have been trying to conceive, and for that awful struggle part of it to be over. But I don't know what it is about watching them, but yes, I did watch them for a while. Do you wait for missed periods before testing? No, I'm not that patient. Do you want a boy or a girl? Honestly, at this point, I would be so happy with either. I just want a healthy baby. Back in the beginning of our trying to conceive journey, I may have said a girl, and I know my husband might have said a boy, but at this point, we're just, been through 2 miscarriages, and we just want a healthy baby. That's just all we're praying for. We would be so happy with either. Do your friends and family know you're trying to conceive? Yes, they do. I've been pretty open with this journey, and shared our story with family and friends, and they've all been pretty supportive, all very supportive. There are little things that people have said to us along this trying to conceive journey that haven't been very helpful, but obviously they're coming from a good place, and they've just got no idea. Like, just stress less, it'll happen, just don't stress, or just be patient, just be patient. And that was really hard for me to hear, be patient, when I felt like I'd been so patient as the months went on and I still wasn't pregnant. And after a miscarriage, for me anyway, all I wanted to be was be pregnant again. And so when each month went by and it was a negative pregnancy test, it was just really, to be told by someone who had no idea what we were going through, or had some idea but had never been through it themselves, to tell us to be patient, was really, really difficult. But coming from a good place, and I get that. How long will you try before you give up? I'll never give up. I wanted to be a mum since I was little. Growing up, people have asked me, what do you want to be when you're older, or what do you want to do? I've never known the answer, but I've always known I wanted to be a mum. That was my answer. I wanted to be a mum. So yes, I've come to terms with the fact that IVF may be our only option. We might be lucky enough to conceive naturally again. We'll see. But yeah, that news that IVF would be our only option when we thought that was the case was really hard news for me to take. My husband and I were out for dinner the other night, and we were talking about it, about our journey so far, and he said to me, if having children doesn't happen for us, we'll still have a great life together, and our lives will go down a different path. And I burst into tears. I wasn't ready to think like that yet, or give up, or lose hope. I mean, I'm so blessed. We're so blessed we have each other. I couldn't imagine going through this without him. But I'm not quite there yet at thinking that this is it. You know, where I'm positive that it'll happen for us. I'm hopeful it'll happen for us. Is your other half on the same page? Yeah, he is. He has wanted to be a dad for a long time now. We've both wanted to be parents for a long time, and it's something that's important to both of us, and we're, you know, on this journey together, and everything that's been thrown at us, we've battled together. He's very in touch with his sensitive side, so which is great because we can communicate freely with how we're feeling, and you know, grieve our losses and the news that's given to us together. Yeah, he's not ready to give up now, but I think he was just at that dinner trying to make me feel like if this having children doesn't happen for us, it's not the end of the world. We've still got each other. But I don't think he understands. For me, it would feel a little bit like the end of the world, because it's been something I've always wanted for so long. Growing up, I did have that fear that having children would be difficult for me, and I think that's because it was something I really wanted. How many children? Again, at the beginning of our trying to conceive journey, Tim and I both agreed on 3. We thought 3 was a good number. After the struggles that we've faced, where I'm just wanting one at this point, I'm just wanting a healthy baby, and we'd be so over the moon happy with 1, and we'll see what happens after that. If we're blessed to have more, that'd be amazing. That's all the questions. So we're hoping to get some insight from our doctor tomorrow. I'll let you guys know how that appointment goes and what the results are for the genetic testing that we got done on our baby. Thanks so much to those of you who have already subscribed. It's really exciting and lovely that you're wanting to join us on this journey. If you enjoyed this video, click the thumbs up button, and I'll see you soon. Bye.